Hey, welcome to the Blunt Opinion Podcast. I'm here with my man Rod.
What's good?
My man Ty. Yeah, we back for episode 12.
Damn, nigga, you don't never greet the fans, nigga. You just
I know. I'm sorry, fans.
like on the last episode, bro. That nigga didn't do shit. When you said my nigga Ty, nigga.
I think I
God damn, bro, greet the niggas, bro. Like we appreciate y'all niggas being here, bro.
I think sometimes I save it for the last.
I think I started the last episode, so
you know what? You right.
I greeted everybody.
So you see how these niggas blame it on me? Everything on me.
Hey, first of all, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we appreciate that, man. Like, comment, subscribe, guys.
We be having
appreciate
a blast.
y'all. YouTube.
We have a blast that y'all are fans.
We really appreciate y'all.
Definitely
man.
appreciate
we love
the
the
YouTube.
comments. Oh my god, the comments be hilarious. Dude.
Appreciate the Facebook. We appreciate Instagram. We appreciate everybody who's following and listening and commenting. Shout out to Black Twitter. Y'all niggas always look out.
Twitter.
Word. And so, actually, you know what we're gonna do?
What we gonna do?
We're gonna do something special.
We're
gonna tell you how this pod came about.
It was actually my idea. I figured all this shit out. I figured out the name, concept, the setting.
We gonna keep letting this nigga talk.
Or we gonna do what's right. Yeah.
Now we gonna
appreciate
let him get it out so
we get your shit out.
Hey, it's all been me.
So he could dig himself a hole. But actually, it was all a collective effort.
Not really. But,
well, I think it was about a year ago. We just
what was it, about January, February?
Yeah, probably beginning of this year.
It was kind of.
I think it was in talks for the last year and a half.
It was kind of me. It was kind of me really saying, "Hey, man, we need to figure this shit out." And I think me and Ty was on the same page. You were like, "Yeah, I've been thinking about that shit too." Was it not like?
It was something like that at first.
Like,
I think it was a little. It was bullshit conversation over drink.
Yeah, it was bullshit conversation. But the conversation came about because we every time
you weren't really
every
in
time
it
we have
first.
Conversations in front of people, everybody they gravitate to the conversations we had, and we was like, look, man, everybody gravitate to the conversations we had. We might as well just put this shit in the pod.
Yeah, put this shit on video.
Put it on video. We had some great conversations, funny shit.
So it was me and Ty first, and then we were like, how many people should it be?
It really was 4.
4. And we really waiting for Will.
No.
Yeah, I think at this point,
he better come. Yeah, we're not waiting.
I think at this point,
nobody.
We was really waiting for Will.
We were waiting on him, but we would
like
like to have him. But if this train gonna keep going, if he come along, that's cool. But if not, that shit got to keep moving, dog. Catch that goddamn train smoke, nigga. For real, but we would like for Will to come on, but schedule just didn't line up or whatnot, and he couldn't do it. So yeah, I think that would have been a great addition to the pod. But hey,
definitely a great addition because
he's
the wild card. If you think
Leo's a wild card,
I'm not a wild card. That's the wild card right there.
Whoa. Why?
Ty?
No.
Ty the wild card.
Nigga, have you read the comments? You are, nigga.
No, I'm not.
You.
Okay.
How I'm the wild card?
Okay.
See, look, you don't like it.
Hell no, I ain't no wild card.
Don't throw it on me and say, hey, you wild. Everybody,
think so?
This nigga buzzing.
Everybody's talking about Leo.
On that Kanye West joint, he was buzzing.
That shit personal to that nigga. So something.
It's not personal.
Don't matter.
We don't know what's
a lot of joints.
I just don't think I hold anything back. That's about it, bro. You don't. And y'all do.
That's why I called you. That's so how you gonna call me the wild card?
Y'all niggas be holding shit back.
Have you seen the last clip?
Yo, that was one clip. And first off, you was nasty for that last clip.
Yeah.
I'm just being
honest,
honest,
socks
bro.
in the park, nigga.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like,
I respect that. I respect because I do it all the time, bro. It's nothing. I mean,
in the park?
Yeah,
not that.
Oh,
and it's nothing to him. You see that? It's nothing to him to be a wild card.
No. Bro, I'm not getting back into that again.
No, we ain't.
All right, bro. I'm just asking. Like, damn,
but nah. Like, I just don't hold it back, man. Whatever the true feelings come out, man. It is what it is.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And then we start thinking about getting
the equipment
and shit, and that's when you figure out is this shit really real or not. When niggas start to say, all right, well, I put money up,
and then when motherfuckers start getting that equipment, I was like, oh, this shit about to happen.
Yeah, I started buying that equipment, and everybody was like, all right, this shit.
Let me get mine.
They were trial and error, them first couple.
Yeah. If y'all would have seen them joints,
they're still out there. Hey, go check out episode 1.
Cuts. Should we put that up?
Check out episode 1.
I got a rough one, nigga.
Yeah,
that shit nasty.
I know which one you're talking about too.
That shit nasty. I think we did it. We did a little trial shit.
Yeah, remember we did. I remember
about 4 trials. Actually, about 3-4 trials.
Actually, remember this quote. Y'all did not want to practice. I'm like, bro, we need to practice.
I was like, nah, hell no, let's freestyle that shit. Fuck it, bro. If we would have put that shit. If we would have put that shit up, bro.
We came a long way.
We still got a long way.
We still got a long way.
We definitely progressed every episode.
Absolutely.
Like video, audio, I think we're getting better. So lighting.
Yeah.
I think we do a pretty good job just to be on pod 12.
12.
Yeah, I think we definitely
it's been a little
progression, you know.
Yeah. Around 23 weeks. So let's keep it. We're gonna definitely keep it going though. This ain't gonna stop.
Hell no, we won't stop.
We might start doing once a week. You never know.
So
transition.
How your week was?
Oh, mine was cool.
Bro, I hate this nigga.
I do it on purpose.
Stay doing it.
I do it on purpose. Bro. I really didn't do nothing this weekend.
You know what? My week been pretty busy, bro. I've been working. You know, the holidays around, so everybody calling off and everybody using their time. So I'm taking advantage. So
yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to re-get my money from all these gifts and shit I bought. So I need to
giving guy. That's a giving guy.
All these goddamn presents and shit up.
So
this
since
tree.
we talking about giving,
Merry Christmas.
Damn, man, you ain't let me finish, man. Fuck it. I bought a big ass Christmas tree.
I understand.
This nigga bought the biggest Christmas tree.
Bro, I wanted
that shit help, man.
Boy, I swear to God, if we could pan to the top of this shit, you'd be like, bro, this shit on the roof, bro. How did you? How you get that star?
You can see the girth of that shit on.
How you get that star up there, bro?
I know you had to get on that bar.
I know for damn sure you did.
Bro, I almost fell, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? We put all the ornaments on that motherfucker like first, and then the star was last. So nigga, I almost leaned into that shit, and
I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have laid that bitch down and put it back up. Fuck that.
Hell no, but that shit was so hard to keep up there. Nigga, I'm surprised that shit ain't failed yet.
That's the tallest Christmas tree I've ever seen.
My goddamn calf muscles, nigga. My shit was goddamn tight that day, nigga.
Doing lunges.
So you had to buy wild calves, huh?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I had to put that shit on the stain, nigga. I put that shit on the Mustang.
On his tippies.
They tied that shit. I was like, have y'all ever seen something like this? He was like, nah, this will be our first time tying a 10-foot tree on a Mustang, but we'll try to figure this shit out. Like, all right, bet.
Crazy.
Nigga, I had to drive an hour out because we had to go get it from a tree farm.
Bro, you doing too much. Buy a fake one, 6 foot, $40. Boom. You paid $100 for that tree, didn't you?
I didn't.
Right, money. That boy money. He need the real shit.
How much you pay for that tree?
It was like $109. I mean, you get a fake tree for like
$40.
No.
And you keep
Family Dollar.
That fake tree, yeah. No. Walmart. 6 foot, keep forever. You doing too much, bro. You bought that tree to put that shit in the grinder next week.
January 1st.
Whatever. Yeah. You got money, nigga.
All right. So since we talking about giving moods, Meek is in the He's in
the giving spirit.
Yeah, he's definitely
even giving.
Less giving.
Bro, he been giving out the bag. A dub? Shit.
20K.
You know what you can do with a dub?
20K, right?
Oh, a dub, nigga.
What?
No.
Like
$4 or $5 bills, nigga.
Yeah, he gave one $20 bill
Meek
to
is nasty.
I want to say about 6. I seen about 6 kids.
Bro, you know what? I'm with Meek, bro. But my thing is, Meek shouldn't have recorded. I hate Meek because I'm sorry. I know you love that nigga and that's your idol or whatnot. But
that's not my idol.
Meek
I just like
Meek always got to record shit. If he would have never recorded this shit,
we'd never know.
We would have never known. And that was a good gesture to get those kids $20.
Because I think is that the video with the
it was $20 more than they had
was he in Atlanta?
Before they met him.
Yeah, he was in Atlanta.
Okay, I hate them kids in Atlanta. I'm gonna put it out there.
Fuck you, man.
Okay, I don't care how nobody feels.
So
them begging ass kids in Atlanta. Have you ever been out there with them begging ass kids?
Watch your mouth, my nigga.
He was one of the begging ass kids.
Watch your mouth.
But I don't hate them. I'm just not the type to really roll my window down to a bunch of almost teenagers.
Yeah,
like ain't no telling what you want. So I commend him for even rolling his window down. To be honest, like you said, if you recorded giving away $20 to 6 kids, have you ever divided that?
No, nigga, y'all can't do that, bro.
You don't record that,
bro.
It's not. He said split it, right?
Yeah, he split it.
Oh shit.
Split it. $20 a split. He didn't get you thought he gave. You thought he gave each of them 20.
No,
so that's where the back. Okay, hold on.
One kid came to his car and he gave him the 20.
But he said to split it, I think, in the video.
Yeah, and then when he seen all the kids, he said split. Now listen, this is my point.
That man was like a cornerback.
You know, Meek is not obligated to give nobody anything.
He's not.
He's not.
That bottle of water
problem I have,
probably 40 cents.
The only problem I have with it, well, I got two problems since you brought it up. One, the fact that he recorded it. Two is the fact that you can't be the advocate for young black kids and do something like that.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm a fan, so I'm entitled to say some things because I buy your music, nigga. Yeah. So I buy your music, I support your music.
Your $20. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So 30. I'm entitled to say certain things that I don't agree with. Like just because you're a fan, that means you don't have to agree with everything your artist does. Right. And sometimes we should call our artists out on that because we do, even though it might be $15 your album is, that's 15 more in your pocket than you had.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So we're entitled to say something. So I think it was a black eye on Meek's character when he did that, because you can't advocate for young black males and then you do that. Now, I'm not saying that he had to give them more than that. Right. But
I mean, my thing is, if you put it in another scenario, it'll make sense. All right, if you go through our homeboy B1 with his clothing line, just say he have a store or something like that and he have 3 employees. All right, we buy a hoodie from him for like $30 and we give him $100. Right. Mm-hmm. It's for the business, bro. Like, it don't matter who he give it to. You know, that $70 is an extra, $70 that y'all didn't have. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you got to be grateful for shit like that.
You do.
Bro.
Yeah.
You do.
I mean, it's y'all all working for the same business.
That's why I'm not going to say that.
That money is, like, that $20 is put into 2 or 3 more cases for free. You getting 2 or 3 more cases of water for free.
Yeah, but I'm not
those fucking bottles.
I ain't gonna say he's completely wrong.
They buy those bitches for $4.
Yeah, $4 like 30 of them for a 30 pack. Yeah,
yeah. Y'all getting 4 goddamn cases of bottled water for free. Y'all gotta be appreciative of that. But Meek shouldn't record.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue, my opinion, is the biggest issue he shouldn't have recorded. Obviously, we all agree the fact that
for him to relook at the video and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna post it."
Yeah, it's just a little.
That's why I don't like that nigga.
I wonder if he posted it from. I wonder if he posted it from his story. A lot of that story stuff is live. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody recorded and posted. It's like quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Do y'all do that though? Like from y'all story? Do y'all just
like hold it and record it? Yeah.
You do? Sometimes. I'll never do that. No. I always have to think before
pre-plan.
Yeah.
I'm heavy on the.
You don't never do a story, do you?
Not on Instagram. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. I barely know how to do that shit.
Yeah, I barely be on that shit too. But yeah, Meek, man, you shouldn't have recorded that shit, bro.
Yeah, bad vibes, bro. Bad idea.
Bad. So bad. So another topic that been hot this week, because especially with this young generation. And the older generation.
We got legends. Yeah.
We got legends, they got legends, right? And I've been seeing it where they comparing Soulja Boy to Nipsey Hussle.
King Soulja?
Soulja.
King Soulja.
King Soulja. And when I was looking through the comments, I actually said, they might have a point. Soulja did a lot of shit. You might not like Soulja. He did a lot of shit out here.
Soulja helped us out with this YouTube shit.
Yes.
He actually, started posting on YouTube. He was one of the first artists to do that. I can't say that. He's a legend to me. I really think
this one
Nipsey really wasn't that big of an artist. He really didn't come on until like that last year before he passed. So I wouldn't
say that. I would say people saw him coming.
Yeah,
I didn't think he wasn't there, but people saw. Okay, yo,
he wasn't as big.
He keep making the right moves. He gonna be here.
Yeah, that's
he
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
here.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is,
that's a bad comparison, though. Why would they
Soulja even gave your boy a little hit.
See,
Drake, I heard he, you know what I'm saying, on
the shit that went viral.
Yeah,
at the interview, the Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah, he helped.
He was drunk. Bless his heart.
He wasn't drunk. He was
over fucking
so he didn't do that. Because Drake, you know, Drake usually he usually
he had to call in and make sure smooth.
He'll say some things about that. Drake ain't shy about telling motherfuckers how they is. Yo, listen, you ain't helped me do this. He didn't say nothing.
He had to call OVO to smooth.
Drake is not. First off, that's like Jay-Z calling out Soulja Boy. You're looking at Soulja Boy like he's so funny.
He's cute.
This is a cute gesture.
But he did it.
But he'll never do that because what I'm saying is he's not on a. It's not worth anything.
Yeah,
that's like
why it's not Soulja Boy huge.
There's no worth in calling out.
It's not huge.
Drake going down to Soulja Boy's level to say, "Hey, why did you say that?" What does it matter? Your opinion doesn't count.
Yeah.
You're getting good. He's getting popular.
He's way past his prime.
Yeah, you're getting popular off gimmick now. You know what I'm saying?
Soulja Boy don't have music.
You think he got popular off a gimmick?
Now, it's popular off gimmick.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he was literally going in there. Drake, that shit was gimmicky. We know that's gimmicks. We know it's games, bro. He was naming everybody's name like that. That
nigga was wearing that same headband for like 3 interviews. So like,
was he wrong shit.
Bro, I think he was fucked up that week.
Yeah, he's probably serious off the code. But no, all bullshit aside,
he had to retire that shit.
In my opinion, the Nipsey and Soulja Boy comparison is not the same. So, and I think that Soulja Boy helped the evolution of like music on the internet, right? Cool, that's what he did. Right. But I think Nipsey's claim to fame was helping his neighborhood, was helping actually outside of music. Right. So that's what makes him legendary. Not so much of his music, but more or less what he did outside of outside.
When I was in this group of people who was talking about it.
What group were you in?
It was a group on.
I never heard.
Matter of fact, I think it was on the Joe. I'm in the Joe Biden. No, Joe Budden's podcast group. He got a chat. He actually got a chat group on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, and you have to be approved to get in, and I was approved to be in. Yeah.
You don't even watch the show.
Who? I do. Sometimes I do. I watch some of the clips.
That nigga ain't no fan.
I watch the clips. I watch the clips. I watch some clips. I watch some clips in the shows that's entertaining. I watch it was several joints I don't watch that was entertaining, and there's just several ones I'd be like, I'd rather watch a clip of something that's good.
Man, you ain't no fan, nigga. You don't watch 3 hours like us.
Nah, I definitely 4 hours.
Do you really watch 3 hours?
Bro,
yeah. I listen to it.
Bro.
I
watch all that shit.
You kidding me?
I swear to God, bro.
I ain't about to, I might watch an hour and a half and then come back and watch another hour and a half, but I'm not about to watch it. Because one of them joints was like 3 hours and 23 minutes.
That's pretty average for them.
I think I watched that one after your wedding when I went back home. I watched that whole shit.
On the way home, right?
On the way home,
that's type of shit I be doing. I listen to it at work.
Yeah, that's what
I listen to ours at work too, so same. Yeah. But I mean, you wanted to get just in conclusion, my take was just that, like, just legendary person in that frame versus legendary person in music evolution. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things.
Yeah,
I think
that's a very good take.
That doesn't make him less or more legendary than Soulja Boy. I think they're on two different platforms, and you're gonna look at Nipsey as somebody who, who's raised neighborhoods, who's actually, took care of kids in the neighborhood, took care of where he came from, bought part of the neighborhood, evolution, revolutionized where he was at and made that shit better. Then also put really good music out. Soulja Boy he made viral popular. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference. And I don't think that kills anybody's legendary. They shouldn't be compared because they're not. It's to me not on the same.
Well,
it's not on the same plane. I get that, but I'm just saying.
It's like the older generation, newer generation. They always.
That's crazy how you say Soulja Boy is old. Like,
yeah, but I think he's saying more or less he's newer generation, right? That's what you were trying to.
No, he's saying Soulja Boy old generation, and Nipsey should be.
Is that what you're saying?
Kinda.
Yeah,
because that's how they presented it on.
Nipsey is a newer artist.
Nipsey's not newer.
He's
not
very
new, I think
he's
they
very
might
much
have been-
newer than Soulja Boy.
No, I think they might have came in at the same time.
Have you?
No.
Yeah, but it's probably
They
around the
came- they
same. But
might
it's
have
just,
came out the
but yeah,
same time.
it's just there was a lot of music that Nipsey made that we just didn't hear probably because it's a lot of West Coast stuff that I can vouch for some of the stuff because the first time I heard Nipsey was on a Drake song, but it was like it had to be like 08, 09.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
but
first.
Soulja Boy came out what?
But he been out since then. So you know what I'm saying?
Soulja Boy came out what? 2004.
He got a joint.
Yeah,
Actually,
he was out before. So
the first song I heard of Nipsey was with Game, the Roll On.
What year was that?
This had to be about 2005.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like he's been out for a long time. It's just that he just, like you said, people seen him coming. People knew that eventually he would be upper echelon status. He just was waiting his turn. That's what it seemed like.
Right.
And it took a very long time to put his album out. He had a lot of mixtapes.
But like I said, some of the accolades, it made sense because, the platform that he built, Nipsey used to advance his platform.
That's true.
So Soulja contributed in a lot of things that's kind of underestimated.
He's a legend.
I think he's pretty much a legend.
Like I said, I didn't take away from his legendary.
In certain people's eyes, I'm not going to say, because, sometimes it's different how we judge a legend. Sometimes when we see an artist, like a Nas, we take a Nas.
Yeah.
We'll say because he's lyrical, because he this. Even though Soulja Boy was gimmicky, didn't have lyrics, he still contributed in a way.
Yeah, he still contributed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I think a better comparison to Soulja Boy is put somebody in his realm.
Chief Keef.
Thank you, Chief. Chief is a way better comparison. Put somebody in his realm who makes.
I don't think Chief Keef. I think Chief Keef is just a legend on his own because he put.
But that doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense essentially because I think Nipsey's a legend on his own. I think that they all have their own lane. I think they're all legendary in their own realms.
But you're saying, but you're comparing them. When you comparing,
I think that
comparing the two.
I think that
I'm saying he separates himself from Soulja Boy because of what he did.
They all separate themselves from each other.
Chicago.
And you can say that, but he got to think. Everybody followed, like you said, Soulja Boy's path. So he put his music on. You gotta let me finish.
Okay.
Put it on YouTube, and then let me get my show. Never mind, forget it.
No, stop.
Go ahead, get it
Forget
up.
it. I'm good, bro.
Go ahead, man.
I don't have it no more, bro. I lost it. You fucked me up again.
Y'all be killing me.
No, but
He know he want to say it again. Go ahead.
I have to remember the shit. Nigga, like I'll be on my roll. This nigga be like, "Hey,
Nigga put a goddamn.
Yeah, because he do me like that.
That nigga put that
I just don't
7-footer in
acknowledge
front
it.
of you, nigga.
You'll get me like
That
that.
7-footer in front of you.
He'll get me like that. He'll get me like that. I just don't acknowledge it.
I have to remember it, bro. To be honest, I just can't really. I be rolling, bro. If I'm rolling, I'm rolling. If I'm not, I'm not. You got to catch me. Yes, you do, nigga. Hit a rock.
God damn.
Slide on the motorcycle now, nigga. I'm fucking with you, bro. But that's it, really. I just really expounded upon that shit, man. I really don't remember what the hell I was talking about.
But I think Soulja Boy is a legend. And okay, we got it back. We was comparing Chief Keef to Soulja. What I was saying is like if you comparing those two, it's hard because nobody came after Soulja. Where Soulja from?
Alabama.
Yeah.
Born in Chicago. He's lived in Alabama for a while.
Nobody knew that. Everybody knew he blew up out of Alabama. Nobody came up from under him.
Everybody thought he was from Atlanta.
Yeah, everybody thought he was from Atlanta, but he actually born in Chicago.
Where Chief Keef took a whole region and everything just trickled from what Chief Keef did.
The thing is though, like you can say the same thing about Soulja Boy because a lot of gimmicky, dancey songs came out right after Soulja Boy came out too. He kind of transitioned the
from
music different from all over the place, but he transitioned music in his own regard. You can't think about it like, I mean, not saying you can't, you could, but I think about it like this: like they transitioned this way, they figured out a way, they've just figured out their own lanes and became legendary in their own instances. So I don't look at him less or more as legendary.
That's why I'm saying you can't compare him.
That's crazy.
Listen, Chief Keef started something out of a region, and some of the people that came behind him is more bigger than him.
Like who? GHerbo?
Dirt, GHerbo, Polo G. You got a lot.
But I don't think those guys are legends as Chief Keef.
I'm not saying they legends, but I'm saying the trickle down effect Chief Keef had on the whole region was not comparable
they all had a trickle effect.
Because who did the gimmicky shit besides
Are you serious?
Soulja, and who was bigger than Soulja after the gimmicky shit?
It ain't about who you just say. You're saying the same thing. We're actually comparing the same conversation. You're saying the same exact thing I'm saying. Literally, like nobody became not even saying nobody became bigger than Soulja, because I'm sure there were acts that were bigger than him. To be honest, I think D4L was pretty big at some point. Franchise Boy, they all did Dante.
They was after Soulja?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I think
you gotta think, bro. Soulja, it was all on YouTube, bro. This shit all came after Soulja Boy.
Yeah. All the dances came on YouTube. They was all on YouTube.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said,
it was all crank that
shit. It's everybody had their own lane, bro. He created
that Spider-Man. It was all type of crank, bro. It was all. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
all that shit was on YouTube.
Yeah, he was in. I know you was fresh in that too.
The artist,
but I'm saying, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. They all had a path, and people followed his path, and they followed another man's path. They followed Chief's path. Some people are now emulating Nipsey. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had their own path.
Nipsey hard to emulate.
Yeah,
but people are emulating.
That's
him.
What make him.
That's
what make him legendary.
A lot of grown men are growing their hair right now because of Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't gonna put some people out there, but it just looks weird. Yeah. But I understand why, because Nipsey we hold Nipsey to a different type of I don't even know the word for it. Like, we hold him high.
He's in goddamn tier 0.
Yeah, like exactly. Who's touching him? Because we look at him as almost like a god of rap, not rap per se, but just of what he's done, the things he's done, the persona that he's had, his mannerisms. Like, bro, everybody loved Nipsey. Yeah. And for him to die in the way he did and all that, it makes him legendary.
In his community.
His community was
so weird. Bro.
He was so heavy in the place that he bought.
Yeah.
In his real and low key in his backyard, if you want to say.
Yeah. So now we take a guy like Nipsey, and because this been going on too over the weeks about some rappers is saying that their job is dangerous.
For sure.
You take a guy like Nipsey who did everything for his community and he still got killed in such a way. Do you really think that's true?
So. I don't think so.
Do you think
it's just how you was brought up or whatnot? Because you gotta think Nipsey was still a Crip, or what was he?
Yeah, Crip.
You gotta think. You got somebody like Nipsey who was a Crip, but you got somebody like Common or Chance. They don't have to, worry about their safety and stuff like that because they weren't in gangs or they stay out of trouble and stuff like that.
That's true.
So it's all about how you was raised, bro. And
I don't want to say
surround yourself with.
And to add on that, I don't want to say how it's raised. I think it's about what you talk about.
That's true too. Like Jeezy and Gucci,
they talk about that stuff. They
Snowman.
They have to. If you have that type of image, rather, you have to put on that same type of energy when you in the public faces.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to, even if you ain't nobody gangster.
Right.
Look at Quando Rondo, just to put an example. Like he was getting his ass whipped. I'm sorry, you seen the video? He was getting his ass whipped. He talked all that gangster shit. Put your hands up, got your ass whipped. And when it boiled down to it, his mans did what he did. It is what it is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he held that gangster image up, and you fell victim to that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fucking with a real gangster, but it's just that shit took a turn for the left. Because two grown men put their hands up and they fought like grown men, and just one couldn't handle it. So you're saying
that a rapper's job
like
is not a dangerous
just like the rap
job.
from New York. I mean, he made this persona to where he was a gangster, and he was in a gang, and you see what happened.
Yep.
So I mean,
you got to withhold that image.
Yeah.
He held it as long as he could before it got too deep. He tried to back out of it, but it was too late.
As long as I know you don't like me bringing up Aubrey, but as long as he been in the game, he never had.
He got robbed, but he
never had issues about it being dangerous.
Well, first of all, he stayed away. He
stayed
away from the street. But also, when he do have to get too close to the street, he got a boy.
Oh yeah, he got some answers. He got some answers.
Yeah. Because he is that.
He
man,
connected.
Man, running right around the motorcade, man. No cap.
Connected.
Nah, but yeah, that's my take on that shit, man.
Sure.
Y'all niggas heard about Wayne?
Yeah.
Nigga Wayne sold his masters for $100 million. I'm not sure what all that entails. Is it just the albums? Is it the mixtapes? Don't count, do it?
I hope. I don't think so.
Man, if that man sold his whole catalog,
I wouldn't think. I don't know how that worked with mixtapes. I don't think mixtapes count as.
I would hope not, because I don't know if he makes money off those still. Because I don't know. I always consider that as like money you can get performing.
Yeah,
you know,
tour shit.
Tour like you can use those cards, use those as kind of like loosies and make money. I don't know, but I hope so. I hope not.
If it's just the albums, would it really make sense? Because he have Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3, Carter.
I don't know what it.
He don't have what 5 or 6 albums.
And that one album, there's some degrees, 400 to 500 degrees.
500
I just don't know what it detail. But all I can do is talk about the masters. That the masters is a very important piece of an artist, you know, his catalog.
Right.
So when you sell that, it's basically you selling your generational wealth for just quick
money. And he probably
the thing is though,
and I thought Wayne was much smarter. Like going through the shit he going with Birdman. Yeah. Why would you sell the shit to the Jewish people? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it.
The Jewish people.
Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
You got something?
No.
It don't make sense to me. Maybe he need the money. I wouldn't think somebody like Wayne need money though.
I don't know. To me,
that's a head scratch. I ain't gonna lie.
To me, it's kind of awkward, but at the same time, I look at it like, well, how long would it have taken him to actually recoup that $100 million?
And then you got to think, bro, it's not $100 million.
Yeah,
after taxes, that shit's like 60.
It's probably like 80.
No,
20-something
they take like 35% out of that shit.
Oh no, it's probably like 40%.
70 getting here.
It's like 70. It's like 75 million or something. I'm not saying 60 million. You know what I'm saying? But I would think at least 75.
I say 65, bro.
Yeah, single about that. Yeah,
35%. They take 35.
About 35%. Yeah, you're right. So especially when it's like
a artist like Wayne. I just think that
catalog.
What I'm saying is
65 million.
The thing is though. Okay, so let's also look at the look at the intangibles with it. Right, he might only own fucking 30% of his masters. We don't know. He sold his portion. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. I don't know where the rest of it is. But, you know, probably. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, you got to think, like, he sold that portion. Then, you got to think how long it would take him to recoup $100 million off of maybe his possibly 15% of his masters that he owns. Or whatever the number is. I don't know. He might own the whole thing. I have no idea. I don't think he owns the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I think whatever portion he owns, he sold, though. So I'm not gonna discredit him for doing it, because I don't know if owning that a smaller percent and
even
then sell,
that small,
listen, owning that small percent and then selling it off would have recouped $100 million before he died. And if he's smart with his money, which I think he's not an idiot with his money, he saved some of that money, and he does. I would hope he's not an idiot.
I don't think he's well off as we think.
I hope he's not an idiot with his money, because that money should be able to last to his kids, and they should be able to keep moving with that.
It should, but I don't know. The way Wayne was paid and his contracts, man, I don't think he's well off at all.
He's probably not as well off as some others. I could assume now that
I think he's
Drake.
well off.
I could assume that Drake probably makes a lot more money than he.
Of course,
which is crazy.
Drake's business is way better than how Lil Wayne had his shit going. Because I'm pretty sure he's not well off as we think he is. I think Drake is.
I just think that Drake is in a better position than Wayne, because he know how to brand himself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, Wayne can't brand himself because he don't do commercials. He don't act. You know, he got a whole grill in his mouth, permanent grill. He's tatted up. That's why Wayne always told Drake, don't get tats.
He told him I never knew that.
Yeah, he told him not to get tattoos.
I think Wayne
branding.
Wayne has not told him, but Wayne had a weird way about being himself, and how he didn't want to do a lot of things that probably would have elevated him as an artist. And he was one of the top tier. He definitely didn't take short. But he should be God level right now. I don't even look at Wayne like that. And I hate to say it, but I don't look at him even as I used to.
What would be smart for him to get out of his deal was to sell those masters, or however to sell those masters to just start over. Mm-hmm. I would understand that.
But
even with his small portion,
is it smart to start over now?
Make his kids even richer.
But it probably would have helped them out a way, like for a longer period of time, I'm sure. But Maybe he's something he's into, man. I don't ever discredit it. There's always a reason, so I don't ever discredit the reason I'm doing that. And it's plus it's been happening more often than usual. I don't know if y'all seen it. The Dream sold his. There was another guy not too long ago.
Taylor Swift did hers.
Hold on,
it's a country singer though. He sold his for like 600 million or something like that. Some ridiculous.
I don't want to get too deep into it.
Oh God,
I don't want to keep too deep.
But that ought to be smart because I mean, if you're 70, 80 years old, I mean,
at that point,
you might as well do it.
Do you think he sold this shit because he don't want to go through the same shit that Tory Lanez went through?
Who?
Wayne?
No.
What Tory go?
He went through it. I don't know.
Bullshit because he got his masters.
I know he went to his record label thing.
Keep them shit. Keep them masters. Tory, you know, you can say a lot about Tory, but he's smart because he owns all of his masters.
He makes pretty good music still too.
Yeah.
You heard it.
Don't care.
And then we gotta think. We gotta think too.
Don't laugh.
Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. And then we gotta think too. It say 100 million, but it may be. They say over 100 million, so maybe it's 180.
Right.
We never know.
And maybe they cleared them taxes for him.
No, we going back to this shit.
My thing is maybe they cleared them taxes for him because.
Stop cutting people off. What you gonna cut? What you gonna say?
Y'all just cut me off, and I just back.
You don't like it, huh?
So, but I don't like it, but y'all do it. So when I do it, y'all can't cry.
So what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you said something about Tory making great music. Do you still listen to his music?
I said Tory makes great music.
I do.
You still listen to it? Wait, no. Well, he said it, and then you laughed about it, like as if you still listen to his music.
I do. I do. I do listen to Tory Lanez music.
So you did. You ain't canceling.
I'm
you
a
didn't
fan.
cancel.
Yes, I'm a fan.
You ain't canceling because
he's what is
innocent until proven guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty. No. So
when we told you, bird ass.
They say
he's
that's
not
toxic.
guilty.
I don't think that's toxic. I think that's just honest. Like you just seen a girl shoot a guy in the head last week, right? Anne Marie.
Yeah, I was peeping.
It's crazy, right? And has anybody ridiculed her yet? Threw under the bus.
But see that this is the thing.
Did they do it?
No, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Can I tell you the reason why? Can I tell you the reason why? We rational. We rational. And actually, that goes into what
yes, it does.
What Dora was talking about on Further Pods, where she was talking about Further Back Pods, and she was talking about that women to do things out of emotion and then come back and explain it with rationale. And that's what I seen a lot of women doing with Anne Marie shooting whoever the guy was in Chicago in the head. Yeah. Because obviously the guy cheated on her.
She claimed the gun she dropped and the gun went off. That's like
in his head?
Yeah, sure. But my thing is like the ridicule that Tory received from that versus the ridicule she's receiving. It's like, oh, baby girl, it'll be okay. But Tory was getting slandered. So that makes that also kind of goes into what we're actually going to talk about later. But it comes full circle essentially, right?
Yeah.
They don't.
It's two different circumstances.
They're not going. Is it?
Yeah.
Or were they arguing? You never know. Were they arguing or something? You never know. So I don't know this. I don't know the whole situation with the Anne Marie lady. I hope she gets out of the situation safe. I think she ended up killing the guy though.
What about the girl?
The girl? Mm-hmm. What girl?
Oh, girl, he was fucking with. Was she there?
Oh, I don't think she
was
know.
there.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think it was just the guy she killed.
But like you said, speaking of,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, because you have something else.
Nah.
Speaking of, I was gonna say, speaking of like irrational situations with that, you were talking about it earlier. I think about how men and emotions mix. Were you gonna expound upon that a little bit?
Oh yeah, we ridiculed about displaying. Well, when a woman, they want us to display emotions. When we do it, it's used against us. Now, I'm not gonna say every woman do it, but they do it, and society does it too. You know what I'm saying? You see it in the media. Like if a person cried for something, you see under the comments, oh, he's
soft ass
nigga and shit like that. Do you think I wouldn't say do you think, is you comfortable in yourself to display emotions?
Yeah, I don't care, bro. If I'm not a very emotional guy, but I mean, if I have something to say or if I'm being emotional, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care who says what about me. It is what it is. I mean, I'm a man. I'm still a person at the end of the day, bro. You know, I have feelings and emotions too. So as a man, I should be able to.
Yeah, I feel that way about certain crowds. I won't express my emotions around certain people. So like, certain situations, you would never know I'm feeling a way. But in other situations, if I know you enough, you might know. You might really get my real true opinion. Yeah. But in a lot of situations, you ain't gonna get that true. You ain't get that true emotion out of me. I think because it's upbringing. Like we spoke about last pod a little bit was how men aren't allowed to like touch their emotions like that. Like we were kind of conditioned to stay away from them. Yeah. So it's like one of those things where you gotta find balance with that. You gotta find growth also because that's where you get a man who doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that. Yeah. God damn, Todd.
Oh my God, nigga.
God damn, Todd.
Y'all niggas doing that too.
Goddamn, we pawing, nigga. Shit, that nigga blushing and shit.
Like, yeah,
soft ass nigga.
Yeah,
I did that.
This nigga try to throw emotions up in there.
Soft ass nigga, puppy ass nigga.
This nigga talking crazy.
That was good. Good shit.
That's good shit because that's why a lot of women got these guys. You know what I'm saying? That they around a person that can't express how he feel to her because of his upbringing.
All right.
Then when she got him, she's why he's this way? What? Listen, women, I'm gonna tell you now. If you with a man like this, it's gonna take you a lifetime to figure out what's wrong with him, unless you go to therapy.
All right.
Definitely, it's gonna take you a lifetime unless you willing to wait that long because the guy ain't just gonna do it himself.
Yeah, it's gonna take a
while. It's gonna take a while because, like I said, I come from a background where it was, man. If you cry, I'm gonna
hit you in your chest, nigga.
Yeah, you
tighten up,
nigga. And that's where the background come from. So it is for me. It's like sometimes expressing that emotion. I be like, damn, I can't express it in front of everybody. Yeah. It had to be truly in front of people I love that, I'm comfortable with doing that. Yeah. And like I said, I did that a few times with my wife. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is my question. Have y'all expressed that emotion to a female and it was used against y'all?
No. Absolutely. Oh. Absolutely. I'm not expounding upon it. Fuck y'all niggas.
I was waiting for that.
Yes. I won't go further into it, but yes, it has... With a few females, it has like I will think that okay, she loves me, blah blah blah.
You feel
like when I say something, when I express my emotions, it's you bitch ass nigga and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the reason why we don't do it because we scared of the backlash that comes behind it.
Yeah, I don't think I never had a girl that cared. Honestly, like. Not care.
This nigga went crazy. Your girl about to be like, what?
Not care, but I mean, every girl I dealt with, she was cool with me telling her about my feelings and stuff like that. They weren't like, damn, nigga, you soft as fuck. Like, and I really ain't soft anyway. I'm a man. Type,
Yeah, we all men at the end of the day. But I'm saying we got a soft side.
It ain't. It's a
like
soft side.
It just. Oh, you can go through a week of just bullshit, and you can feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
You creep that door open a little bit.
You should be able to say, fuck this shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you should have a partner that should be willing to listen.
And figure out what the fuck going on.
See, I kind of cracked that emotional door a little bit, kind of let it in to see what I get. I've tried it a couple times. At this point, bro, that shit, it's so tough for me. Just as a man. Really? It's tough, bro. I'm not letting everybody in. Yeah. I have a few people that know how I really feel about certain things, but that's it, man. I mean, I let that door open one time, and it got thrown back in my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, just like you mentioned, like, pretty much a bitch ass nigga. Like, it might have been I think it was a situation in particular where I like.
Did she call you a bitch ass nigga? Like,
yeah.
Like, kinda like.
Or she called
bitch ass nigga. Nah, you bitch ass nigga.
Like, wait a minute. You're supposed to be the one that say, yo, baby, it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Men want to hear that sometimes.
There were situations where I was like, I'm not gonna put my kids in this situation because we might be arguing or whatever, and I get called a bitch because I'm like, look, that may be two different things, but it's just like I'm not gonna let my emotions take over. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just jump into a situation. My kid's sitting right there, all that crazy shit going on. I'll take a back seat, and then all of a sudden I'm a bitch ass nigga, pussy, won't show up. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing all these other things, and I'm like, damn, like I'm sitting there trying not to let my shit overcome me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just certain shit.
hard.
Ladies, we need a shoulder to lean on too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
We do.
You know,
because as a black man, we face a lot.
It's tough.
A whole lot. It's tough.
Yeah, it's very
and
tough.
people don't be understanding as a black man how tough it is.
Now,
I said, a black man, depending on how black you is, the harder it is for you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So we be wanting that.
Now, would you consider that all men though? It's like, is that an all man thing? Like, or you think it's just mostly black? I mean, we don't know what it's like to be a white man, but
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
When I say that, I'm not saying it because
it's not to be racial. It's not to be racial, but I'm asking.
I never seen other ethnicities, go like go
Hispanics.
But I never been in the household with the Hispanics to really tell you how Hispanics handle things.
Especially if you don't have a close friend that's Hispanic or another race or whatnot. You really wouldn't know. I think it's all men.
Now, Hispanics, I know for sure. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm originally from New York. I'm from that. I'm not saying I'm from exactly from the city, but I'm from the outskirts of the city, and it was poppies everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know how they get raised. Like, they get their ass whooped. You don't go out there and Poppy, go fight them. And if you don't fight them, I'm fucking you up. Yeah. Like, I watch niggas' uncles whip their ass, beat the shit out them because they ain't go out there and fight. They rather take that ass whooping than the one embarrassing in front of their friends, like from a nigga the same age. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is. It is.
Like I say, you can
Hispanics,
you can answer that better than I can.
And I'm not saying I just don't. I didn't know. I want to know non-racial. Like, what do you think? Do you consider it for all men? I know I do. So I think it's for all men.
And my answer is, listen. I ain't been around too many ethnicities like that in my lifetime to tell you how other people do things. I only could tell you what a black man do, and the black men I've seen in my household did things and how they handle things. So when I'm saying that, I'm not saying that to be racist or is a racist thing. I'm just saying this is what I've seen.
Right.
And I seen this in my household, or I seen this coming from somebody else's household that looked it like me. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
That's
I say most men not really white. I would say like Italians or something like that from like upstate or New York.
Italians, boy, them Italians
they are tough, man. Telling you, but that's about it.
Oh, you gotta have some thick skin. It just is what it is.
I say all men, but I think black are tier 1, and then you got to.
This nigga hit leveled it out.
Whites.
What is it a level? Like now he's segregated. Now it's about race.
I say whites about tier 5.
We get it worse.
But you got black, you got Hispanics. Italians.
It might just be environment based though. Also, like
like upstate, I think all the motherfuckers are tough.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all are really tough upstate, bro. Y'all ain't welcoming at all. It's just y'all just been down here long enough.
I agree.
So,
but I don't agree that everybody's tough. I mean,
all right, nigga. All right, my nigga.
I mean, it's just a certain type of hospitality we don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't. Y'all are not hospitable at all.
No.
Not hospitable.
Yeah.
Bars.
Y'all very hospitable because we went after we you know what I'm saying, got married and we was walking across the street to the place that
I think I was talking to everybody. Yeah.
Everybody was blowing at us. I mean everybody.
Upstate, get ran over.
Get your ass up out the street.
Hey, man.
Come on, B. Word. Put your skirt down, B.
They'll run your ass over with your tux on.
Move out the way, bro. Y'all in the street.
Y'all in the street and shit with no shoes on, my nigga.
This type of shit is
I'm
wild.
y'all niggas over, my G.
So now.
On baby.
So now.
On baby.
Had
to throw some Atlanta now.
Allegations came out that Ari, she was supposed to have been, I guess, allegedly the one that snitched on GHerbo, but she recently came out and cleared her name. You were telling me about it just before. You want to expound on that?
No.
You don't?
Bro, yeah.
Come on,
Fifth.
You plead the fifth on that?
Fifth? Plead the fifth. I don't got nothing to say about that shit except for the fact she said she innocent. Then I guess she innocent.
Oh, okay.
I don't got nothing.
So she ain't a snitch.
From what they understand, they were calling her as a witness to this because I think their relationship ties kind of makes them
mob ties.
Yeah, it kind of makes them correlate and kind of makes the time correlate. Like, oh well, they were together around this time and this was happening. And I think that right there is kind of it kind of puts in a weird spot. Of course, she's gonna be in a weird place with that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it is.
Hopefully not, man.
I guess it is what it is.
If that's your man or whatnot, I wouldn't hope you would snitch on somebody.
She claimed like she's like, well, she said I can't tell y'all shit because I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I just was, she might have just been there, but doesn't mean she was actually in tune with what was going on. I don't know, but I hope that she ain't got no proof that she was. Yeah, that's all you can hope for. Like I hope for the best, because or they tired. They got an entanglement going on.
Like 21 Savage say, snitches and rats, nigga.
Speaking of snitches and rats,
fucking Vlad, bitch.
Vlad, get your ass to the stand right now.
Is he the feds, bro?
Man.
It seems like everybody's been taking shit from Vlad.
Yeah, they've been taking the film or whatnot,
and using it against
the
people.
Interviews that he do, and they use them in court.
The AR situation.
So the question, right? Do y'all think he is that great of an interviewer or great of a journalist?
I think so.
That he can drag questions out of people like this, or do you think that he's like he's just using the youth? Because most of the time it's a lot of young.
I think it's both. I think it's a mixture of everything.
Most of the time it's a lot of young guys doing it though. A lot of young guys, but I
see a lot of Boosie.
There's older ones too. Yeah. Let's not leave them niggas.
Boosie know how to talk to him though. So my thing is, you can tell the real ones that sit up on Vlad platform because you're going to get only very little out of them.
Yeah.
Now the one that's excited about doing what the shit they doing, those are the ones that's getting indicted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that they using against people. When people is excited enough to tell people their business, especially if it's criminal activity going on, those are the ones that they're getting. You just showed me a Pee Wee the Long Way.
Pee Wee knew how to.
He knew how to talk to him.
Smart man.
We talked about Little Baby. Vlad asked him a question, and Vlad he knew how to shut it down. And he said, "Hey, how you know that?" You know what I'm saying? Even Sue Surf goes on his live and explain how Vlad does his interviews. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't think Vlad is the feds, but I think he asks questions to where whoever is tied into them questions, they're going to answer it accordingly.
Yeah, I agree.
And it depends on it depends on how you answer it. So,
yeah, he's interviewing you, but you don't have to answer those questions.
True.
And like you said, you have young guys that's just excited to be there. Like, man, it's DJ Vlad, which I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about DJ Vlad. He's trash to me, but most people think he's the higher echelon, guy to interview with. So, oh man, I'm on DJ Vlad, so I'm gonna tell him everything I got.
I never got that from him either. Like, I don't.
Yeah, like who the fuck is he?
You gotta understand this era.
You don't even see him. Like, how can you watch an interview and you can't see the person that's interviewing the person? Like, you never see that nigga.
Him and DJ Small Eyes, you never can't call it. You never seen
He's
one of them.
always behind the camera.
Yeah, but a lot of people that I seen on DJ Smalls done blew up.
DJ Small, he interviews anybody though. He does.
Is he white?
He's paid per interview.
Well, I think Asian. Half of the people that he had on his platform done, in some form of way, done blew up.
Yeah,
I wonder why they do that though.
He's figured it out
with the behind the camera interview shit. That shit is weird.
I don't know. They say Small Eyes doesn't actually be there. Usually on camera. On like, and they just kind of put him in front of somebody else. And
also, I like to big up Sean Cotton too, because he does the what's the joints he does? He does the damn, I forgot what the damn, but he does interviews, and he done had a lot of people on this platform, and they done blew up, but he know what's him being black. He know what questions to ask and what's incriminating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that a lot of these kids is in a I'm gonna show you what I can do era.
Yeah.
This is what I do. Guns. You see guns all on Instagram. You see money all on Instagram. You even have some people
show and tell,
recording them scamming.
It's show and tell. Literally, it's show and tell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you get indicted because of something you said on the interview, you shouldn't be mad at him.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say he the feds now. Now that I think about it, you're incriminating yourself by doing this dumbass.
The cops.
Shit.
But do I think that he may not be the feds, but I think
he know a little too much.
Yeah, my thing is, I think he's on the verge of being canceled. If you ask me, because
he's canceled,
because
bro.
people are gonna stop going to you, bro. Like if they use all your interviews, you're such a great interviewer, or you have such a great platform, you're so good, quote unquote, at your job that you can get anything out of people. Actually, you might as well go become a DT. Because
actually,
at this point,
let me put you down on something.
Go ahead, talk, expound.
When before this happened, before this, and I just want to put you because he was canceled. He was coming closer to being canceled before this because he said something about Farrakhan, and it was false. And he went and retract those statements and apologize.
I heard about that.
You know,
really?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Royster 5'9" had a problem with it, and that guy My Son had a problem, and they went on this full "we need to cancel Vlad. Campaign, and he was pretty much going towards being canceled by the black culture before this came out. So
I don't think he'll never be canceled. He'll never be canceled because you always got new artists.
Yeah,
new artists
he always had
break.
the platform. He always had that platform.
Damn, bro, should I take it? It's DJ Vlad, bro. He got millions of followers.
That's just like, to me, that's just like my boy up in New York. Not my boy. I said mine. The rap boy in New York. He'll never exactly fall off to an extent because he'll always have get the fuck out of here. He'll always have somebody wanting to work with him.
Yeah,
because people will take the clout and turn it to currency. You know what I'm saying?
Nikki.
Yeah.
Well, she a woman.
She saw she was falling off. She saw she was falling off.
What better way to get in the eye of the attention than get on a person's album who just had 2 million people on live?
I'm so happy how that video did though.
What?
Like it skyrocketed and then it just fell all the way off. Like good bitch.
Everything he could to get that shit out. This shit out there, and it's telling, man.
Yeah, it is
definitely telling.
I agree.
And you definitely got to watch what you're doing. Thinking that you're going to blurt all your business and then think you're going to be safe in Vlad world is a little redundant.
Yeah. Fuck Vlad. I'm canceling that nigga.
Yeah,
bitch ass nigga.
The only interviews I enjoy on Vlad though. It's the interviews that I do enjoy on Vlad is when he's talking to Boosie.
I don't watch none of that.
I've never watched a Vlad.
His voice is so annoying to me. I can't watch it.
I haven't watched one. I can't say. But
that's the only one.
I can check it out though. I will look into it though. Just to check
I'm not.
When Boosie come on, because that one. That's one of my favorite. He's not my favorite artist. Oh. He's not my favorite artist, but he's one of those personalities I like listening to because he's funny as hell.
All right. Anyway, we canceling that nigga Vlad, man. Fuck him.
So, y'all guys done dated plenty of times, right?
I've been around.
I've had some dates before in my life.
And I've been
one
on
or two.
Freddie Tiffany shit.
Freddie T.
But on some of these, how many dates have y'all went on in y'all lifetime?
I can't count that. It's been several though.
Do you remember any of them that was a fail?
That went wrong?
You. What about you? Have you been on one first?
Yeah, I've been on the fucked up one.
Let's expound on your failure first.
That nigga look like Darren Headlight when he said this.
Me?
Yeah, for real.
No.
Let's expound on yours first, and then we're gonna talk about mine because I got a good one too.
I was dealing with this girl. She was one of those extra ghetto girls.
Ooh, I hate those.
Did she wait? Did she have a ghetto booty though?
She was pretty much petite. She was petite. She had a nice little shape on her.
What height? Like
she was a little
5'2",
short,
but I want you.
She about 5'4".
5'2".
That's a perfect height for me.
And I listen. I took her on a date.
Where you take her?
It was
cheesecake.
I dealt with her like, when I was talking to her when we was texting back and forth. I was talking to her, and talking to her on the phone. She was ghetto. She was over ghetto. But when I seen her, I figured I could deal with it because she was pretty.
You sound like me.
Because the thing is with that, you just want to smash. Like, I don't want to say that the wrong way, but hey, it is what it is. But you start to like not think about the bad because you got something in your head as a goal. So you try to deal with it.
That was in my Freddie T.
Yeah.
T.
Man, I'm gonna handle this shit before I let it go.
So I took her to. We have a place.
You can leave. But
I was in Buffalo at this time. Okay. And we was at this place called Johnny Rockets.
Oh, Johnny Rockets.
You seen the setup on Johnny Rockets. You ain't never seen it? It's like an old setup.
Oh, the shit that's like a diner.
Yeah.
It's an old setup. So
my brother used to work there.
I take her to Johnny Rockets. I take her to Johnny Rockets.
It's like he worked there.
We talking. She just overly loud. Overly ghetto. So we ordered the food. I'm like, and I'm thinking at this point, like, I'm just trying to get this shit over. I don't even want to deal with it no more at this point. I'm like, cause she was over ghetto. She was just over, like, it was.
But what if you could have what if you could have, took her back to the house and killed?
I wasn't thinking about that, but
really?
it was because it was over the ghetto where she was bringing attention to, and everybody just looking. It was just an embarrassing moment. Now, what took it over the edge is, dude, bring her food. She has no ketchup.
Oh Lord!
So she was like, "Yeah, I need some ketchup. You gonna ask him to get some ketchup?" I said, "Oh shit, I'm trying to get this shit over with. I'm just trying to get this shit over.
He's trying to eat.
I'm trying to eat.
You can see the frustration on his face today.
I'm trying to get it over with." So I asked the guy. I was like, "She needs some ketchup." He brings the ketchup. Mind you, he's a white guy. She gets the ketchup, and guess what she says? My nigga brought some ketchup. My nigga brought some ketchup. Very loud. I said, "Oh shit! Oh,
it's
no.
time to go. Abort.
It's time
abort.
to go.
Abort.
I'm about to wrap my shit up right now."
Can we get it to go?
Yeah. I ate a couple bites of my shit. Put it down. Hey, I needed a go box. You ready to go? Took her ass home.
You didn't get a shake?
No.
You know what the thing about this nigga is? If she wasn't petite, he would have kept on with that goddamn date. I don't care what he say. You got money invested into them Johnny Rocket burgers and fucking shakes. I think you would have went home.
At that point, I wasn't thinking about the money.
If she was thick,
at that point, I wasn't thinking about the money. I just like, she's just too goddamn ghetto. And I ain't saying ghetto was bad, but when it brings attention to you, attention to where, God damn, everybody looking. It's like, nah, we got to abort. Abort this mission. This mission.
My thing is, it take me a while to go on a date with a woman because y'all know I'm cheap. So obviously, if I go on a date, I gotta know that she's okay to go on a date with. So it might take me 2 or 3 months to go out on a date with somebody.
Right.
So you ain't never had a bad date?
I never had one.
See,
my first dates go very well.
That's because you know what he does? He does a lot of vetting. He'll vet through. I knew Rob.
So you've been like this?
I swear to God, bro.
Even when you was younger?
I swear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rob will vet.
I had good luck.
Okay, I got a bad date. Why are you laughing, bro?
I love this shit. I'm gonna love this shit.
Okay, so
because I know this is the part where my man going in.
I'm not.
Okay,
a lot.
There's gonna be a clip watch.
All right, so you killing me. But all right, so like some years ago, probably like
just let him talk. Come on.
Okay, probably like I want to say like it's got to be about 7, 8. That was a while. I was single at the time. I think we ended up going to like Fridays or something like that, right?
TGI on Fridays.
It was cool too. So we ate, we had a good time, and then all of a sudden I see my man in the at the bar. I'm like, yo, what's good? I'm not even gonna put his name out there. It's my dog too. I should actually fuck it. My nigga Terry, man. I see my nigga Terry at the bar. He's like, okay. He said I was on a date and he see me vibing. So he just like he sent me some drinks. Said okay, that's what's up. I sent him one back, yo. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm drinking, I'm talking, we still talking. He sends me 3 more drinks. Oh. He's like, shut up. I'm like, uh-oh. I sent him 3 more back. I'm like, yo, don't do that to me.
Now you feel like you're showing you up.
So now we in the club. Probably like I think ended up being
you
like,
was drunk,
bro. I went on smooth date to turned up to ass Tyreek. Like I'm woozy now because we done went 8 shots up. We back to back. He throwing them back cross. Hey, I told you I'm gonna finish you off. I'm like, oh my God, bro. I done ruined my date. That girl just looking like she's embarrassed, like cause I'm just drunk. Like I went from smooth nigga to dirtbag.
Like, everything coming out too.
In like
an
an hour.
Say, wow,
like,
shit,
it was
I'm
bad
pretty
news. My boy Terry, man. Hey, man. Thank you for ruining me.
I'll shoot that nigga.
Nah, that was my dog.
Terry fucked up your whole date, and you probably liked her too.
Hey, no, it was cool. It was cool. I think we still ended up being I think the way it worked out, I still ended up being cool with it. We still kick shit,
You killed.
But
that nigga say he went from smooth nigga to dirt man.
That nigga ain't gonna answer my question though.
What's up?
Did you? Hey nigga, you not gonna listen?
No.
You didn't kill?
Anyway, so like that's how it worked out. And but But it was. I end up still, hanging with it. It was still a cool environment.
What's her name?
I'm not throwing that out there. Bro, get the fuck out of here.
You have to
No, I'm not doing
We
that,
had to
bro.
bleep one name out last week.
I almost forgot to do it.
Yeah,
You did. You did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Anchor, it's on there.
I couldn't do it on there.
But I know she ain't watching no Anchor.
I can't do it on there.
You can't bleep on? Use the same audio as you can use.
I had to text him. I had to text him to remind. I said, "Did you get that name out the pod?" He said,
Yeah, I did. That's me.
"Yeah, I
did.
sent it.
I got it out.
You did."
He got out the one on YouTube.
Because I thought I heard it too. I thought I heard. I said, "Oh shit!"
If you listen to it on Apple Podcasts, it's on there.
Hopefully she's not listening.
Oopsie doodles.
This ain't the second. This ain't the first time.
Hey nigga, you shouldn't have said it.
I'm about to cancel Rod for real, bro.
You shouldn't have said it, nigga. Oops.
See, that's that first.
Yellow. That's on you, G.
I don't give a fuck. End of the
The
day,
way he said it too, he paused and everything.
He said, "Bleep this out." He said, "Bleep this name out."
I did say. I said I gave you a pre-bleep.
Yeah,
bleep this
he
out.
said,
Edit
"Bleep this out." He said, "Wait a minute, I'm about to say this. Just bleep this out."
Bleep.
So, but okay, story time, scenario time. I like doing these.
You got a lot of fucking scenarios, nigga.
But
Scenarios.
actually, this is from a guy that I work with, and I'd like to give a shout out to my man Kyle DeSalvo. And we actually went over this. He said, "Hey man," he said he brought up the scenario. Well, he asked me a question that was a question of his, and it turned into a scenario for me.
Okay.
So
you stole
on
the
this
topic
it
from me.
says,
Now we owe that nigga because you stole the topic.
no, he cool. I talked to him about
Appreciate you, Kyle.
a lot of stuff.
Right,
But say you are involved with a woman, and one of her ex wanted to get up with her, to kick it with her, right? And she come to you and asks you, what do you say? What is your
Bitch, what?
what is your thought process?
No.
Say that. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask.
Okay, wait. If you going out with your ex, that mean maybe y'all going on. The way my mind thinks, bro, I can't think like rational. I'm thinking y'all going to kill. Like y'all going to hang out. And if y'all are exes, y'all still have that physical connection with each other. So anything can happen at any time. Y'all can be at a grocery store just shopping, and y'all get in the car and you rub his arm a little bit or something like that.
This nigga,
Shit,
mind be all over the place.
Y'all go fuck in the park or some shit like I do, But you never know, bro. So no, you can't go. If you're my girl,
I'm with you. Stop interviewing me, nigga. What's your answer? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
fucking Vlad.
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 So I'm Vlad today?
Yeah,
Yes, nigga.
I'm not trying to be Vlad.
Like I said, I'm not trying to be.
Sound like
Okay, so now, all bullshit aside, in this situation, I would want to know why you feel so comfortable asking me some shit like that. What makes you, am I that weak to you that you feel comfortable enough to ask me, can you go hang with another nigga? You can take your shit and go. Like,
facts.
Like that was first things first. Don't ever feel like it's an open door. Don't ever feel like I'm gonna be cool with you going to hang with another nigga. It's never gonna be an option for me. Gay,
Especially
even gay or not. Like I don't know what it is. Something about that shit still. It just rubs me wrong.
Yeah.
Like it just I don't know. I don't like that type of energy. Like there's a bunch of females out here. Get some female friends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even but I don't want to say I maybe not even gay because like I mean. Because I'm not so mad at male friends, but don't tell me you're gonna hang with your ex, like, and think that it's gonna be cool with me. Like, I'm supposed to sit here with the kids while you go hang with another nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the male friend. Like, if y'all was best friends and shit for like years, because I got a best friend that's a girl, so I can kind of relate to. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to retract that one a little bit because I'm like, I really don't mind male friends, but
because it's been plenty of times where my relationship has been a problem because of that. Because she thought maybe we used to talk back in the day, but we haven't. So that can be a big problem too.
Okay.
Because
so
most women are jealous of other women.
Yeah, they
so
are.
it don't matter if they're your sister, fucking best friend, or whatnot.
I don't agree with either.
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately none of us would, because I mean, we all are men. We all pretty much alpha when it comes to certain our situations. Yeah, you know,
it's a respect that goes along with being with somebody, and like you said, if you feel that comfortable asking me a question like that, then you must think something of me.
Right. Yeah, I must be thought about as less than you.
Yeah,
like that's never an option.
So, lady, don't get the balls to ask a man like that
unless your man don't got the balls.
You said you had something else too with I think you said you was gonna say something else with it. You had like other things to include.
Well, we just chopped it up, and I was gonna add little variables to.
Was you shooter
to the conversation?
Was you shooter?
That's not a variable, nigga.
Variable, like
this nigga said, "Hey, all of a sudden you got a gun." Like GTA, you know that shit pop up in your hand.
Like on that Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, nigga switching guns. He got switching weapons.
I was just gonna add some few things, but we kind of cleared
touch bases
on it.
That's all good.
Much. Is
yeah, that's a no. I'm cool.
Yeah,
right. You can go stay with that nigga now.
Absolutely.
No.
Boys got blunts. Are we going to blunt opinions?
No, actually, we still got
You got something?
A few more topics. Errol Spence. You know he boxed.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to the nigga.
I don't know who the Errol. I'm fucking.
Errol Spence is
I'm fucking. I watched the whole fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You watched the whole shit?
The whole shit.
I watched the shit.
It was really good too.
Where did you go somewhere?
No. Actually, Chip had it set up for me. So
really?
He brought it over to the crib.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I did. I just watched it.
Yeah, I know you're a boxing
illegal.
I know you're a veteran at that boxing shit, so I want to hear your take on this shit. Because did you like the fight? Or?
Yeah, look, he looked at Rusty.
Mm-hmm.
The first 4 rounds though, he looked really sharp. He looked like he was.
I just don't. Listen.
He just looked. He didn't look. But good. My opinion was he just looked sharp those 4 rounds. I think he was getting his ass whooped in the middle. Of that fight.
Bro.
Middle of that fight, he was getting tapped up.
Really?
I think maybe stamina. Maybe
he
got
wanted
to
to fight. I think he switched to he went to boxing.
Mm-hmm.
He boxed the first 4 rounds, and he was like, "Nah, I'm getting bored. I want to."
Yeah, he wanted to muscle up.
So he wanted to muscle up, and he got tapped a little. I don't want to take away from his win. I think he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
But the way everybody sees him, I don't see nothing special in him.
He undefeated. I mean,
he is, but
yeah.
How much running?
What's his record? 30-0.
30-something though.
This is
that's. Go ahead.
This is the thing I hate about boxing.
I know you finna say it. I love you.
The weight classes, the belts, the promoters. It takes away from us seeing the best
fights you want to see.
Absolutely.
That's what's killing fucking boxing, bro.
And that's why, if you remember, boxing was almost right up there with the NFL.
Football.
At one point in time, because every boxer was fighting the best at the best of the best. But now they running from each other.
Yeah.
And like we see the Pacquiao fight and Floyd fight like 5 years after we were supposed to see it.
Yeah.
You know,
that's like the Freddie vs. Jason album. Just no.
It's too late, bro. It was still hard though.
It was pretty good.
Like it's just like the Gervonta.
Still enjoyed that fight too, by the way.
I think he's a good fighter. But what makes you a great fighter is you take those tests that push you.
So Danny Garcia wasn't that test?
Who, Danny Garcia? No.
No.
I think Danny
He didn't look bad though. Danny was
didn't. I don't think Danny is an elite fighter. I think he's a good fighter. But a person that's going Terrence Crawford, you know who he is.
Yeah.
And you know everybody's scared to fight him. He can't get the big fights he wants because everybody's scared to fight him.
Like, damn, bro, why y'all scared to fight?
It's ego, I think. You know,
I hate this.
You think about it, right? Y'all both undefeated. Somebody's got to lose, or somebody has to draw.
Yeah, bro.
But now boxers put themselves. It's almost like
everybody wants to be
Mayweather.
Mayweather
hurt and help the sport.
Exactly. Everybody wants to be Mayweather.
Yeah.
I just literally just said
be
that.
Undefeated.
Everybody want to hurt and help. Mayweather, what he did was he elevated his career and his brand and how he wanted to look in front of people, where he going to take that undefeated loss and he get all the perks from his branding because he's undefeated.
Yeah, everybody want to be 51-0.
Never took the big risk to fight to push him over.
Pacquiao's,
To push him over. He fought Pacquiao way He had to wait to see Pacquiao take a loss for him to jump in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do y'all think that's killing boxing?
Yes.
Because the views on that Spencer fight wasn't as great as it was supposed to be.
No, the undefeated stigma. Like, you think that's hurting boxing? The undefeated stigma.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Because you got now, where these Jake Pauls and these Paul brothers are fighting, and they getting way more views than these pay-per-view fights. And they ain't nothing but they amateur fighters.
Why? Because we not. It's like
it's
boxing,
not entertaining because
you know
Errol Spence gonna win that fight.
Like,
it ain't no Errol Spence and your boy Crawford.
I used to love boxing. The shit done made me fall out of love with boxing. It's we saw the good. Back when I was coming, we saw the good fights. We saw and I'm not gonna say that certain boxers was good. At that time, there was certain fighters that were scared to fight certain fighters. But now you seeing it all over the board now. It's like maybe back then it was like 1 or 2 fighters that were scared. Like
but
actually Sugar Ray, when Sugar Ray fought Hearns, Sugar Ray fought Hagler. He actually waited for a time where he thought he could beat Hagler to fight him. So I'm not saying it don't happen, but what I'm saying now it just happened on the regular. It's like you see Gervonta Davis. He not fighting too many people that's going to test it.
I want to see him fight again.
My thing is, like, this shit should be like any other sport. You got NBA, the fucking finals, playoffs. It's a fucking tree.
Yeah, that's what. And I think
need
this
to
is
be
where
fighting whoever beats this person. All right, you go to the next tree.
And this is how money has ruined that. Essentially,
money because
ruined it. Money and stigma has ruined that because now if you put them in brackets like that, niggas like I ain't fighting that nigga.
Ain't not fighting like that.
That's crazy.
They ain't gonna want to fight. You're gonna see certain boxers get out of that because they thinking about more of their brand.
Yeah, because now you got Mayweather about to fight
Jake Paul. Not even the one that knocked the other boy out.
He fighting the older brother.
Yeah.
What is it, Jake?
Jake and Logan.
So it's Logan. Logan fighting.
He fighting Logan Paul.
Yeah. So
big YouTubers. I mean, it's monetary. It's gonna be great for him.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
Because we all want to see Mayweather versus amateur. I don't know why, but it's the I don't know. Maybe
I don't want to see it.
You find something like that entertaining.
See, it's entertainment value.
Yeah.
For you love the sport
because you're
it's a different level for you. For us, it's just entertainment.
This is the way that
I bet this shit.
This is the way that Mayweather
more people
can hide.
Fight.
This is the way that Mayweather can hide, not fighting the testy boxers in the sport.
Mayweather's
because you're not bringing money to the sport. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna help boxing, help it bring money to the sport. Like,
but if them niggas too scared to fight each other, what?
But you don't think Terrence Crawford want to take that the millions they about to give Jake Paul to fight this exhibition? You don't think your man Crawford want to fight for that much?
It's not entertaining because you want to see Mayweather lose.
I see that.
This is the way he can get. This is the way he can get in and out of not fighting competition now.
Things at this point, is he even trying to fight anyone for real? I don't think he's trying to fight.
He's not. That's why he's taking these exhibitions. He want to stay around the sport to get the money, but he don't want to fight the testy fighters. Yeah. So my take is, man, get the fuck out the sport.
I think it is though.
Because you messing up the sport.
I mean, you can say that about Mike Tyson though. He just fought.
But Mike Tyson been so much out of sports, out of boxing, that, you know what I'm saying, we can't. We talking about active fighters. It's been 10 years since Mike fought.
Maybe more than that.
Just imagine if Errol Spence said, you know what? You got 4 fighters that's competitively want to fight him over here in boxing. But he said, you know what? I care about my brand. I'm about to take an exhibition fight against
He ain't gonna fight no regular nigga. He ain't gonna fight no boxer. No, he's not doing it. He's not stupid, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Bro. He knows what he's doing, bro. He's not fighting a boxer. That's not gonna happen.
Just become a celebrity boxer. Don't bring it to boxing.
That's what he is.
Yeah, but you're bringing it to boxing. You're bringing it to the listen. You know what?
He's not bringing it to the block.
Conor McGregor had to do to just get sanctioned to fight Mayweather.
Yeah,
but this
not gonna be a boxing fight. That's gonna be like on a boxing.
But you know, Mayweather got to win from that. He got to win on his record as a boxer for that.
I thought that was an exhibition.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was a real fight.
The man
had to go get sanctioned by the Nevada boxing commission to even fight Mayweather.
I mean, he's a real fighter. It's not like he's like Logan Paul or some shit like that.
He's
like,
not a real fighter. He's a UFC fighter. He's never had an amateur fight in boxing at all.
But I'm saying he still is a real fighter. His hands probably are still licensed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's legal.
He's a legal fighter. Like, he's a fighter. But that doesn't make it right.
But he's not a boxer.
He's not a boxer. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Like, he still is legally. He probably get in some real trouble if you knock somebody the fuck out in the bar.
Yeah.
But like, you know, end of the day, man. Like that shit is a little over my head, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know what they're gonna do about that shit, but they got to figure out how to eliminate the entertainment value from it. The entertainment portion of it that they're kind of creating this like gimmicky kind of thing, and remove it from the actual real. You
will never see the big fights we want to see. Like I would want to see I would want to see your boy the other Garcia fight Gervonta Davis, or even Shakir Stevenson fight. I want them to fight each other. I want to see that. I want to see us fans deserve to see that. Like big name fighters fighting each other.
Yeah.
But these guys are saying nope.
They scared.
I got the 140. They will relinquish their belt just to go up so they can avoid the fighters in a certain division.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Stupid, bro. But it is what it is, bro.
I guess speaking of athletes, I was gonna actually expound on this topic just a tad bit. We ain't gotta sit in this one long, but I was just thinking about it. Like now that we might watch like somebody like I guess just not even that. Just athletes have such a different way of doing things nowadays. They have so many outlets, YouTube, podcast, webisodes, all type of ways, avenues they can kind of expound. Yeah, Facebook, you name it, live. They can expound upon how they really feel about something.
Yeah.
Is it me or is it just I'm tired of Max Kellerman's and Stephen A. Smith's?
I hate them.
I don't need you to expound upon how another person feels or how you or even your opinion in general.
It feels
like, who are you?
You know why I feel different? Because we got our own pod too.
Yeah, and I agree. But the thing is though, what bothers me most is you can't tell me about something if you never was in that sport. You never put no boxing gloves on. You never laced up no shoes and hoop, and you never played football, like or any sport. You literally just talked about it your whole life, which I respect journalism. We essentially are becoming journalists almost, but my thing is just don't try to like generate a avenue to talk or disrespect a person who's worked their whole life. This nigga. You
gotta think.
Nigga 6'5".
Stephen A didn't play.
Okay, so let me go hard. Let me say this one last part before I go. Nigga 6'5", 280. He's 6'5", 240. He worked his whole life off to get where he's at. He did everything he had to do for one nigga to be on TV going, "Fuck you, you soft." Like, nigga, what? Yeah. Like that shit just starting to bother me because I'm like, bro, I don't get why they should be allowed to do that.
But it's just it's like a fan. A fan, you take a fan that don't have a microphone, he probably saying that.
Maybe.
But Stephen A, it's just the fact that he got a platform to say
he got clout.
He could say it.
I get it. I'm not saying I don't understand it, but I'm just starting not to enjoy it anymore. It used to be enjoyable. It used to be funny. It used to be entertaining.
But you know why?
You just said it.
Probably because.
But it's not just that though. It's just when you never had no. See, I respect Shannon. I respect Brandon Marshall. They talking about the shit they want that they've been through or can relate as an athlete. Even Shannon Sharp talks about basketball. I'm like, damn, I know he was in the gym. I know he had to work out. He's like, man, he went hard in that gym. I gotta respect him.
Yeah.
That shit give me more respect for Shannon. Because I'm like, I know you know what it's like for real.
But then you still the people that don't do it, they still that's like having a coach. It's like just because he ain't played a game, he's able enough to see the game to where he can coach the game.
Yeah,
sure.
So
like Bill Belichick, he never played sports.
Yeah, but he's a mastermind at what he does and getting people to play. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say that you can't have an opinion because everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Now, if it's right, you're gonna be mad. Right. If it's wrong, you're gonna brush it off. Mm-hmm. And some of the things that he does say, I say he's a jackass about saying it. But some of the things he do say, I say, he make a great point. And that's with anybody. Everybody does that.
Yeah, I think he's a good journalist, Stephen A. But I can care less about Max Kellerman. I don't like him at all. I don't like his lisp. I don't like nothing about him, bro. He talk with his tongue.
I fuck with Max Kellerman because I seen he came from boxing. Yeah, so to see where he come from boxing to be on ESPN, I think that's a great accomplishment for him.
You might watch his
Plus, I don't like their moderator.
Yeah, I seen his elevation.
I don't like the moderator they have either.
The girl.
Yeah, she's not good.
Molly Chrome. That's your boy Jalen Rose's wife.
I don't give a damn who she is. I think so. She's not a good moderator. She yells too much. Like when she's trying to get their attention. Like she's terrible at moderating.
Got old pain.
So you miss
that shit annoying.
That nigga hate first thing.
That shit annoying me, bro.
So you miss Carrie Champion.
Carrie was good.
Yeah, she was very good.
When Skip was there.
Yeah, she was.
Oh yeah, when Skip was there, and the girl, yeah, she was.
I used to watch it then, but once Skip left, I left with Skip and went with Shannon.
But I like the fact that they actually are incorporating people who've been in the sport to debate it. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'd rather listen to somebody who's done a sport.
Right now, I don't even watch ESPN like that no more. You know where I go to? I go to it's a very good podcast that y'all would enjoy.
It's called Athlete.
Oh my God,
bro! I told him
about
it.
I was telling him, like, he told me about it. He was like, "You ever heard?" I'm like, "Nigga, I've been on that."
That podcast is serious,
bro. It's probably the best one.
Yeah, because they got the best personality.
But do you know why?
They got Ocho Cinco, Brandon Marshall.
But do you know why?
Why?
You like it. You like it. I'm not telling you how you feel, but you probably like it so much because you know who these people are and you know they've been through it. You can tell me about
stories, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's legendary.
You can't tell a broke motherfucker can't tell a rich motherfucker how to get money. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't an athlete, you can't tell me how to talk like an athlete or how this shit work or how you was in the weight room or how you put up 1,000 shots.
Wait, we'll say that again.
I said a broke motherfucker can't tell a rich motherfucker how to get money.
That's false. Because a broke motherfucker, you don't know whether he had money before or not, so he can tell you how not to.
Possibly, but you talk.
But it's a possibility.
That's too many. That's too many angles. You broke 9 times out of 10. If I'm rich, I ain't listening. It's a fact.
Understandable, and a lot of times that goes like that. But he's probably had the money, went broke, and he's probably coming from a perspective of telling you, "Listen, this is what I made.
Not impossible.
This is how I fucked up my money. So I'm telling you what you should do with your money." So I want to say that I wouldn't say that's a bad thing for hearing a broke motherfucker tell another motherfucker how they can do their money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just have it and you still don't know what the fuck to do with it.
It's true.
That's true.
All right, fellas. Y'all got any blunt opinions? Anybody?
I got one.
All right.
I don't know if y'all gonna agree with me. I think I'm gonna be on this ledge by myself. But...
You can wear that way. You can wear it sometime.
Hey, man. I just want to say, Wayne might be the dumbest nigga out here, bro.
Okay.
I mean, I say that because, like you said, I think he's so out of touch with just the world, bro. He's in his box by himself, and the Trump shit just threw me off too. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you can be with him, and you know how you see what he's doing to the black community, and you still think it's cool. He's so out of touch as a black person. You know, he don't think police do bad or anything.
I get that.
And
he cleans that up. Also, just to give you side notes,
he cleans
cleans that situation up by saying, "Oh well, the police officer saved my life."
You can't do that.
And I'm like, though that doesn't relate.
One person.
That doesn't relate to everybody's situation.
Yeah. So this brings me to the point that everybody that rap and everybody that got a status, it's not a fucking role model.
Bro, I done lost so much respect for Wayne because he was my favorite rapper for a long time.
I ain't been in touch with Wayne like that. He's a good rapper, but
he's counsel to me. I don't like him no more.
As far as me having feelings, I mean, but a lot of times, like I said, what people don't see why, and morally, you don't see you see people going against Donald Trump, but a lot of people is with him. Because of the
money shit. And I know that's why he was.
That's of course why he would have.
And that shit.
And plus, at that time, he was talking to Ice Cube and shit about the black. So at that time, he, like you said, he probably was Wayne out of touch.
He's out of touch about a lot of shit.
He's thinking like, okay, he's saying this, you know what I'm saying? Let me talk to him. Let me see what. So
he's the same guy who said he didn't know. I think he at one point said he didn't know Lil Baby was.
And he also said that racism didn't exist.
Yeah,
so I'm just like, bro.
He's just ignorant to me, and he's just out of touch. He need to.
I think it was cool when he actually had a lane.
Yeah,
it was actually kind of funny when he had a lane, and he's like, "Well, I only listen to me," and I understand that then. But at this point, bro, it's you pass the baton, bro. You pay attention to what's going on. Read the room.
Yeah,
you're not as popular as you were before, sir.
And then he have people that vouch for him that say, oh, Wayne, he stays in the house or whatnot. But still, bro, like, come on, bro, you gotta be in touch with something.
Read the room.
And then you got kids. You got the son. What if this shit happened to your son, bro? You're gonna be looking stupid.
Daughter's dating a rapper right now, right?
Yeah.
Who's daughter dating?
Lucci.
Lucci.
I think so.
You don't know who he is either? Okay.
Yeah, bro,
okay.
That shit drive me nuts. So yeah, I'm counseling the nigga Wayne right now.
I respect you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'm glad y'all agree.
I'm not hating on him, but
I thought I was on this island by myself.
I ain't gonna hate on him, but
I understand.
Respectfully, I'm gonna just go ahead and back off. I've been backed off anyway. No matter.
Yeah. You got your butt, or you want? I mean,
no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Well, mine's gonna be a little different. I'm into battle rap. Love battle rap. Probably, I'd say about 30% of what I watch might be battle rap.
Damn.
Okay. And it was a volume 6, and your boy that you like was on there. Good.
Nice, good.
Nice. And I'm gonna run through some of the battles and run through some of my picks of who I picked in the card. You had Goods going against Geechee. I think Goods took it 2-1. And clearly he took the 2 and 3 grown man bars. He killed him with that grown man talk.
I love that grown man talk.
He killed him. He kind of put him in his place to understand that, like, yo, I'm up here. I'm up here. I know what to do. Like, you was a street nigga, but I was a street nigga that took that money and put it in the business. And he taught that shit to Geechee. And he made Geechee look like
a little boy, little bitty boy man.
Little boy. When he son him, it's nasty.
He made him look like a little bitty boy man.
K-Shine went against Pat Stay. Pat Stay is everybody love him because he's more comedian, fire as battle rapper.
Everybody love that too.
Everybody, but it was a volume, and volumes are like a quiet room setting. It's not where you can go off the fans of like
the energy. It's
energy
clear.
It's clearly just rapping, and he tried to bring that energy, and it don't work there, and he got smoked 3-0. Arsenal went against Jerry West. Jerry West, one of them up and coming
basketball player.
No, he's
Jerry West.
He
ain't nothing up coming about Jerry West. That ain't over shit.
Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn, but and he been making his mark to where he's getting top tier battles. He failed on this one.
Okay, it happens.
By Arsenal.
Arsenal
Jones and B-Dot. Now B-Dot is more of he the comedic type of rapper, and he went against Chilla, who's more of a lyricist. And I think it was a preference battle because I like B-Dot, so I gave B-Dot 2-1.
Okay.
Ill Will, Danny Myers. Ill Will, very disrespectful. He's from Yaktown.
Yaktown, what's that?
That's Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yaktown.
I ain't know that.
And Danny Myers, he's from LA, you know what I'm saying? He called himself the bar guy.
Okay.
And he talked that shit, but Ill Will just he went out on it. He went out on it. If you see it, Smack gonna be releasing them pretty soon.
Okay.
And if you got the URL app, man, it's $7, nigga.
You might have to log me in because I need to see that. I need to see that Goods. That's my dog, bro. I love that. I love the way that nigga rap, bro. He really be spitting that shit. You're New Yorker. We New Yorkers, so like, and I love to hear that
was
shit.
Supposed to battle Easy to Block Captain. Everybody wanted to see that, but it got canceled.
Okay. Yeah,
COVID. So it was a family emergency of something. But I just gave you my recaps to the URL. That was my blunt opinion. It was a great joint. It was a great show. So
cool, bro. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shout out to Ashanti and Keisha Cole. The versus got canceled.
They got canceled?
Yeah, it got canceled last night. They were supposed to play last night, but it got canceled.
I heard they smoked somebody boots on Ashanti. They smoked their boots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they was talking crazy about it because she had COVID.
Oh,
yeah, she COVID tested her and she came back positive.
Damn.
Like hours before the battle. But they did reschedule for us January 9th. Real quick, yo, who's y'all picks real quick before I give my blunt opinion?
What? Ashanti?
Keisha Cole or Ashanti?
Keisha Cole.
It's tough. Some people think it's not.
Ashanti got a lot of shit with Ja Rule.
Tough, but I think it's tough. I think it's hard to battle.
Tough. It's hard. I gotta hear it.
I got Keisha.
But if I'm gonna go with it, I'm gonna make it a preference thing. I just think I like Keisha Cole better.
Yeah.
I can relate to Keisha Cole.
I'm gonna go Keisha too. I think Ashanti has some sneaky hits, and I think she has a lot more hits than people know about.
Yeah.
But I think that also that
I just don't think she had
Keisha Cole's music has
timeless.
Exactly. It's withstanded time. Yeah. And also you got to think she's worked with one of the lamest niggas ever to come out in history, Ja Rule. Like, you know,
I don't say Ja Rule was
damn, bro, that's fucked up.
Y'all niggas. He was lame.
Rule was not lame.
Okay, who was that
bro,
nigga?
All right, y'all niggas, now that
Bro,
niggas.
I got Rue beating 50 in the verses, nigga.
All right. Anyway, let me get my blunt opinion real quick because y'all niggas talking crazy.
But
bro, it'll be tight though.
We gonna be on this for a while.
Nigga, we got like 5 minutes.
It'll be close though.
What?
Ja Rule and 50.
No, he gonna say. Listen, he gonna say Ja Rule. Ja Rule is not lame, bro.
Man. Watch your mouth, man. Shit.
He ain't lame, bro.
Y'all done? Y'all done?
All right,
Yeah, we fucking
Yeah, done. I appreciate it, bro. That nigga's still lame. So fuck both of y'all. Thank you. I love both of y'all niggas. Y'all both my niggas. But my blunt opinion.
It's a pan.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck y'all niggas.
That's why we couldn't do shit. We can't do more than what he
Yeah.
said.
He's got it.
Whatever.
Balls in your court.
But actually, that wasn't even my blunt opinion. Actually, it was something completely different.
So what's the fucking
My fucking blunt opinion was I hope that GHerbo doesn't get caught up and tied up with
He not.
Okay.
I hope not, man.
I wasn't even done. I hope he doesn't get caught up. I know that's why I did the ignorant shit back to him. Fuck you. Anyway, I was hoping he doesn't get caught and tied up into the situation with Juice WRLD. Because I don't know if y'all remember, but Juice WRLD actually had a bunch of pounds of weed on that plane with him that time.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm not saying that he had something to do with it, but I know that illegal activity was going on. And I just hope that that doesn't entangle itself inside of that same situation and that lead back to GHerbo or something like that.
I didn't even think about it.
See, it's something I have in my mind. I'm like, damn, like what if that, because it had something to do with the private jets, right? Remember? It was using the cards and shit like that or something. That was the
theory.
Yeah, that was what was being said. It was something to do with their cards and they were getting private jets and using them to do all this stuff. So who knows how the situation worked out. I just hope that doesn't lead back to him and him, because untimely, obviously, that Juice WRLD died and had to actually swallow all those pills trying to hide them. You know what I'm saying? So that just in a nutshell, bro, just makes me think about, damn, like I hope that doesn't lead back to him in any sort of form or fashion. I hope that it just is a separate thing. Because I don't know if y'all knew, but GHerbo actually did sign Juice WRLD. So that's why it kind of works out like that.
Yeah, that was a good signing. Tell you that. Boy.
Yeah, I just really it was a great signing, but I just hope that shit has nothing to do with each other.
Used to live because he ain't my type of artist. He just made a lot of too much depressing music.
That is true, but what I can do for you, sir, is I can send you something that'll change your whole mind.
Bro, I'm telling you, he is.
No, you're not gonna change because I don't listen to all the Juice WRLD songs with my son. My son loves Juice WRLD.
I don't want you to hear his songs.
But no.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, he just made.
That nigga hate.
I don't hate him. It just if that's not the type of music I prefer,
it's not depressing music. What I'm about to send you, but it ain't really. It's really just him. Like he was actually one of the best freestylers ever.
Oh my god, dude!
Like. An hour long.
He can freestyle for hours, bro.
It was crazy. Actually, bro,
Eminem vouched for him too.
Yeah, he actually probably was one of the best freestylers I ever heard. Besides, probably like not even besides. He might just be it.
Yeah, he is.
Because I think Lil Snoop was pretty good at that shit too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's only a couple artists I know that can actually go off the top, and they're going off the top. He's talking about shit in the room. He's talking about the environment. He's talking about how he got there. He's talking about certain situations, and it's like one of those things where you like, we really lost the legend. And you hear a lot of rappers even say like we got to protect Juice WRLD. We had to protect. I think Doug was one big one to vouch for him. Please protect Juice WRLD. He said he's so fucking smart. I don't even know what to do with it. If I had his mind, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those people that dug into the past and he uses it now for the future and can, entangle the past with the future and use that to rhyme, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I think I probably would have.
He's a lot smarter than people thought.
If he lived long enough to where he's
dead.
I say if he had lived long enough to make to where he turned his depression into happiness.
I think it would have got the happiness.
Yeah, I think he was happy
because you see that's where Rod Wave trended into.
See, I think he was happy. I think he just was using that lane.
No, what I'm saying is he was the music I listened
Kinda
to.
like
It was
Triple X.
it was kind of too depressing for me. I'm not saying he's a bad artist. What I'm saying is what he made, I wasn't too much into. But if he could have stayed, if he was alive and he could have trended up to where, now my depression has turned into happiness. Right. Then I probably would have said, oh shit, because you saying he a genius, right? So I'm thinking he would at that point he would have made that.
He made that type of music too, but it's just that it wasn't his biggest music. So I feel where you coming from though, for sure. Because that means, like you said, in tune, him kind of using that roller coaster of depression and kind of going to happiness would be awesome. Like
we lost a lot of good rappers.
Yeah, we did. He was actually, bro. Actually, I think he was probably the most talented rapper we lost in recent history. Talent wise,
him and Nipsey.
Him and Nip was probably the most talented rappers that we lost. Like naturally talented, naturally gifted.
We lost Juice this year.
Yeah, Juice actually, his anniversary of his death was a couple days ago. I forgive me for not knowing the date, but it definitely was a couple days ago. And his birthday actually was a couple days before his death, I think.
Damn, that's
it was crazy.
But
I think it's him and my mom was the same birthday. I think.
Rest in peace to Juice WRLD, man. That was good shit, bro. Yeah.
Any new artists?
Oh, I got one. I really don't fuck with Meek, but I know this guy.
Listen, man. Listen.
I know this guy is in cahoots with Meek. So this guy named Vory, Vory. His album is called Vory, Vory, and it's very good. Y'all gotta check it out. It's like 16 or 17 tracks, and he's got a little melodic in him too. So he raps and kind of sings. So
okay,
I think y'all should check it.
Why you don't fuck with me?
Man, make a bitch, man. Fuck.
Goddamn. In my opinion, blunt though, right?
Give me $20. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Split it. It's 18 y'all out there. Split it.
$1 and some change of piece.
Now, I gave you this name. I gave y'all this name during our test run, and I don't think I never acknowledged him on our pod. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go because I've been listening to this man's music, and he is a talent. Eric Bellinger.
Oh, E?
Oh, yeah.
If you listen, man, that Rebirth 2, you can put that on track 1 and let that motherfucker ride out.
You fucking to it?
Oh my God.
That nigga, not oh my God.
Oh my God. He got some baby makers on. Then he got a joint called Insta Famous. Where, you know what I'm saying, he bigging up all the women that don't get their due credit because they not on Instagram.
Yeah.
And oh man, listen, Rebirth 2, and he make great music all about that. Rebirth 2, I can't.
He's a good artist.
Yeah, I agree.
He's like the dream to me.
I actually like a lot of him. He writes a lot too. So let's not discredit that. His writing talent is one of the top tier.
Yeah.
So, let's not forget that. Also, I mean, I think my artist is actually an older artist. He's not older, but he is an artist that's been out. He's not newer or nothing like that. It's King Von.
Really?
It took me some time to listen to this tape because he died, and I didn't want to keep hearing his voice. I know that sounds probably really weird, but it's just one of those things where I didn't want to dig into this project until I felt comfortable doing it, and I finally did, and it is actually really good.
Really?
Like his project is good, man.
See, that's the reason why I didn't hear it, because of that same reason.
Yeah, I hate just jumping into a project because somebody died. I wanted to wait till it was a good time, and I'm listening. I actually watched the Gilly podcast last week, and
Fuck.
Yeah, $1 million worth of game, but he actually Vaughn was a guest on it.
Yeah.
So and Vaughn was the guest, and he was literally he spoke as if a young nigga that just finally made it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, he said on there verbatim, like, until I was 22, I didn't have more than $2,000 to my name. So that shit, like, it touched me a little bit. I'm like, damn, like, I remember having 10 grand when I was like 19, you know what I'm saying, at one point. Like, you know what I mean? So it just makes you think, bro, I came from, and then pretty much he's saying I came from nothing. I had nothing. And now that I'm making it, he's like, they talking about fucking bitches and shit. Just be frank, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, I ain't really ever got a chance to really do nothing crazy with these industry bitches because I just got money. He said, you see my jury, I just got this shit.
And plus he had a lengthy
prison term. It was like 4 years, 3-4 years.
I remember the first interview he did on Breakfast Club with Dirk.
Yeah, because he just got out. I think I don't know if he just got out of jail, but I know I remember Vaughn. I mean, Dirk bringing him pretty much saying like, "Look, this is he." He said, "Why you bring? What's your name again?" He never.
Because Charlamagne. Yeah,
he was
that
like,
shit was crazy. Right?
He said King Von.
Well, people don't understand. King Von had like, and I actually knew of King Von before the rapping. Because they used to always in that era where, that Chicago drill shit was going on.
Yeah.
I was so entrenched in knowing that environment and trying to figure out why is everything like it is in Chicago that King Von was always a name coming up in the street term.
That's what he said all the time too. And that's part of the podcast too. That he said I was mentioning a whole bunch of shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that
it was just his street rep was crazy. So then when I actually seen it, I said, this guy is scary.
I think his uncle was like big in that shit.
Yeah, I think so. I think his uncle and
it was somebody that was real big in Chicago. But he did a lot of
Leo might know. He was deeper into it.
Yeah, I'm very.
You know what I'm talking
about? I don't think it was his uncle.
It was like somebody he's related to. That was.
No, they saying he was related to Barksdale, and I don't think he's related. But they call him grandson.
Oh,
but that project though is definitely one you want to definitely take a listen to. And check Gilly podcast out too. It was really good, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta say it.
You
it is what
Gilly podcast?
It is what it is, bro. Like that was a good interview. You get to really learn him. Like you know, it touched me a little bit because I'm like, damn, 26.
Then he had a whole nother video where he made his first 200 grand.
And gave it away.
He didn't go spending on the things that a lot of people go spend. He went and took it to the hood and passed that shit out to his boys.
Said these the niggas I grew up with. All of these niggas are still here with me. Same niggas I grew up with. So we've been broke together all these years. He said, now we about to be rich together all these years. He went in an apartment and gave that shit out single-handedly, bro. And it's like he mentioned it on the pod. Like, it was a really good pod, man. When you get a chance, check our pod out. But definitely check that one out, too. It was a good one.
I might listen to the whole thing because I listened to some of it, but I might listen to the whole thing.
It's really good, man. And listen to the project. King Von got a great project.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Welcome to the O, I think it's called, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. But that wraps it, right?
Episode 12.
Yeah, man, it was a good
Blunt
pod,
Opinion.
man.
Episode 12.
Episode 12, man. Good shit.
We getting them championship rings right now.
Yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll check y'all back next week.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Peace.